Hello, freshman, fifth period class. Sorry I can't be with you guys today. I'm not sick or anything. I just I hurt myself doing some weightlifting the other day, so it's painful to walk all of a sudden. Yesterday was really bad. So anyway, please show just great kindness and courtesy to our guest teacher today. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of information, make her job a little bit easier. And so I'm going to share my screen here. Today we are going to finish those introductory notes for To Kill a Mockingbird. And I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple other things that will be important to know. Hopefully you can see my screen at this moment. So I got your LMS page open, and there's no assignments posted yet, but there will be. Like today's assignment will be posted. You're going to be doing that together. You had your Harper Lee annotations article assignment that is due today. If you didn't turn it in on LMS yesterday, please make sure you guys do that. The To Kill a Mockingbird intro notes says that it's Monday, but we didn't finish. You're going to finish those in just a second. Jumping into next week, I have never mentioned this, but you may have seen this assignment, the Odyssey visual project. This is just a kind of final project where you guys get some say in what you make. You can do anything from make a video to do a drawing to create a board game. There's really a ton of things that you can do. It says due by Wednesday 12/9. That is incorrect. That is now the 16th, so just ignore that. And it's 30 points, not 60. Some students have gone on and read it and have done it already, and kudos to you. Those of you who turned it in time, or just by being responsible and going and seeing that. Penalty for those of you who haven't. I never mentioned it in class. I'm mentioning it now. But basically, I'd like you guys to just create something that captures a scene from the Odyssey. You're not having to retell the whole story. So like I said, it could be a video, it could be like a pretend news broadcast or interview, a shoebox scene with like clay, Legos, poster that just has artwork that captures a scene. It's really up to you what you guys make, okay? As long as it shows a little bit of understanding of the story, looks like you put some time and effort into it, and just kind of an explanation as to what it is that you're turning in. Just open that document and read it. This is going to be something that you have to work on your own, and you have until Wednesday to get it done there. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to close that and go back into LMS. So if you haven't already done so, please get out the notes that you started working on the other day. And I don't know why this is being so difficult here. Yeah. Bear with me for just 1 minute. I'm gonna have to open this from here. Maybe, there we go, To Kill a Mockingbird notes. Oh, it's open. It was just open right in front of my face. Anyway, hopefully you guys can see this. We, on Monday, I'll just open this so that it's full screen. On Monday, I had you guys write down these 4 questions and answer 2 of them. We had a really good discussion. I appreciated that. These are just themes and ideas that you're going to see in the story. The idea of empathy, racism. And what I'd like you guys to do is add this Bible verse to your notes. Go ahead and copy it down. You're going to turn in these notes when you're done. This is from Micah 6:8. And we're going to have this verse memorized by the time we're done, because we're going to look at it constantly, and probably be some memory verse quizzes. So it says, "He has shown you, O mortal, O mortal, or O man, person who is not immortal like God. The immortal God has shown the mortal man what is good. Okay, God has revealed in his word what he wants us to do. And what does the Lord require of you? He requires you to act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. So the ideas of justice, mercy, and humility are going to be things that we explore as we read To Kill a Mockingbird. That's why this book is just so powerful to me. Just standing up for what's right, even if it costs you, even if it means that people are going to pick on you, okay? Doing what's right. Showing mercy and compassion, empathy, walking in people's shoes, and showing humility toward people. You're going to get introduced to one of my favorite literary characters, Atticus Finch, and he really does show true humility. He's a remarkable, very gifted and talented human being, but he just shows great humility all the way through and tries to teach his kids to do the same. And I think it's really powerful. So have that verse written down. I'm going to be quiet just for a few more seconds so people can copy it down. Now, you don't have to copy this down, but it's an important quotation, key quotation from the book. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. That is empathy. We will see that quote early in the story and talk about what's going on there. And that quote will come up later in the story. You guys are going to have a question that you have to answer, basically, about how would you describe the author's tone or the narrative tone of the story. To Kill a Mockingbird is told from the perspective of Scout Finch. Scout is a nickname for a young girl named Jean Louise, and she goes by Scout. And she is looking back on her childhood and telling her story, and she definitely has personality. I want you to pay attention. Read what's her mood, her voice, okay? What are the adjectives that you would use to describe her personality? Okay, these are some examples right here. You can come back to this video as you're answering the questions. I believe that that's question number 5 that you'll be looking at on that worksheet. How would you describe the narrative tone? You're basically saying what the person telling the story, Scout, what is she like? What is her personality? This is the last thing you guys need to write down. And this is going to be something that you need to pay attention to as you read chapter 1 today. Allusions, not illusions with the I, but allusions. And you'll hear this a lot of times. I like how you alluded to Greek mythology, or, oh, he alluded to a Bible story right there. Or he alluded to the Avengers. Allusions are brief and indirect references to person, place, thing, or idea of historical, cultural, literary, or political significance. So anytime someone makes some kind of connection to something or someone in history, anytime someone refers to another book or another story or another movie or just something in pop culture, those are allusions. So please pay attention to that in the first chapter. Harper Lee uses a lot of them, and that might help you actually come up with an adjective to describe the tone, how you describe the personality of the narrator. Just very knowledgeable about a lot of different things. Okay. So make sure that you have that definition written down and know that you're going to look for those allusions. Anytime you think that they're referring to something that's not directly a part of that story, it's from some other story, history, Bible, literature, you write it down, okay? So I want you to at least come up with 2 allusions, and hopefully the sub will be able to help you identify some of those as you read, okay? So you are going to read together. If you look to the front right corner of the room, you're going to see some To Kill a Mockingbird books. I want those books to stay in the classroom. For now, we're going to just be reading together, and you guys are going to go get one. And then when you're done with class time today, you are going to put those back, and please don't take those with you. I would really appreciate that if you guys hold on to that. So that is about it. I'm going to come back to my video here. I'm going to stop sharing. And yeah, so enjoy the first chapter. I wish I could be there to read it with you guys. And yeah, have a wonderful day.